Ambors. Gotta love airport map. You know, one thing about these updates is every time they change stuff, you gotta relearn things. And it's kind of like you don't know anything in the first place. And you learn something new every day. That's one thing I love about Stay Out. Just when you think you got it figured out, you end up finding out there's, you know, other ways to do something. Looks like the drowning mechanic has been changed a little bit. See now, like, see I get stacks of oxygen, and it stays a little bit longer when you're out of water. Usually once you come up out of water, it was drowning would just go away, but it's still there. And it seems to slowly tick down instead of just getting to a point and then like normally your oxygen would build up and you would slowly start drowning, but it seems like he's suffocating a little bit quicker than he was before. But I didn't see anything in the patch notes about adjusting suffocation rates, so that is interesting. But yeah, so at least, you know, we're still doable. Alright, what's going on, guys? Let's just kind of jump right on into it. There's a long list of stuff to go through, and I want to try to hop through these different things as quick as I can. There's going to be a link down in the description to where you can go and check out all this kind of stuff, so you don't have to listen to me ramble, or, you know, if you want, I'm not going to cover everything because it's just too many things to cover in detail, so I'm going to kind of skim through the different updates that we got going on here. I'm going to a couple things I want to show you. Just kind of hanging out here in Black Forest right now. I'm going to actually, once we get done the update, I'm going to show you a little cool trick that you can do at Black Forest. But anyway, updates. Yeah, so we knew about the warehouse update that was coming out, and now we got more updates here. So let's look at some of these different updates. What we got? Gameplay-wise, Frostbite animation will no longer play if there's a weapon in your hands. That's kind of neat. Change the chances of artifacts appearing in anomalies. Penetration, protection, skill does not reduce damage, non-bullet effects. Oh, that's pretty. The guy at the airport repairs everything. Weapons, reduce the chance for weapons to jam from condition. And we got reduced chances for weapon to jam from contamination. That's pretty nice. All weapons reduce shaking when shooting. That's nice. SIG 550. What else we got in here? Let's see, some good shit. Let's just kind of skip through a few of these things. M16, NATO weapons, got a bit of a bust. Okay, big issue on the list, big fix. So, fixed a bug when weapon recoil dependent on the number of frames per second. Shooting will be more comfortable and stable. Let's talk about that. So, let's go to... so up in the corner, it might be kind of hard to see, but 122, 100 frames, that's what I'm running right now. My resolution I am running at, and I can't really show you now, but if I come over here to like main settings, so I got it on 3620 by 2036. I'm using a 4K monitor, and I'm doing like 76, 78 frames. When in the past, there was kind of a hidden feature most people wouldn't tell you. So the game's optimized for 60 FPS, and if you're running at a higher frame rate, you're actually doing yourself a disadvantage, or were. If you were at a higher frame rate, it would cause your weapon to recoil more than it should. So if by lowering your resolution and locking your monitor to like 58 FPS, it would actually make your recoil more controllable. I can already notice a difference with the Sega. Normally, if I want to sit here and let me see if I can try to keep that piece of grass as my target. You see how there was barely any muzzle rise on that? I was able to pretty much keep the... If I did that before, this thing would be a damn anti-aircraft gun. You know, my second shot, I was all the way up here, and I was really having to drag down on the mouse pretty hard to keep my sights on the target. But after that little update, I can really get a nice grouping keeping the resolution I got without adjusting anything. Come on, doggo. You would actually be perfect, but he wants to run away. Yeah, so that's one of the nice things, that it kind of puts everybody back on a level playing field. It was a little bit of an unfair advantage for, you know, people that didn't know that trick. So it's one of those things where, you know, somebody will say, you know, get skilled, noob, even though I'm using an exploit that gives me better recoil control. Moving on. Let's see. Picatinny mount now got its own thing. M203 grenade launcher can be painted. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Your gas mask in particular, like the one I own, the GP7 VM, you can now drink with this thing on. So if I equip the gas mask, I guess it's advantages to having the expensive gas mask now, and I come over here and hit 9. Does my character not want to drink? Or let's see if I lock it that way. Let's see if he'll take a drink. Container is empty. There's no water. Of course. Containers are always empty. There. Yep. See, now he drinks right through the gas mask, and it only does it with this particular gas mask. If you think it's unrealistic, there is actually on a lot of canteens that have a adapter with a straw that would connect, and there would be a straw on certain gas masks. I know NATO ones have it. Not sure about Russian gas masks, but I'm sure they would have it. Equality of the tonic. Let's see. Rework spawn locations for mutants and animals in the concave. That's going to be interesting. We're going to go and look at that. We have filtering in the eastern part of the Black Forest. Animals and mutants, anomalies, containers. Okay, so the... I guess what they're saying is in the eastern part. Yeah, that makes sense, because if I look at the eastern part, so there was large areas of the map I could run around and not find any mobs. So they're saying that they filled in some of these areas with mobs. It's no longer going to be empty. I'm coming to the big stuff. I'm just kind of hitting some of the smaller details here. Yeah, we got some bigger ones coming. So what do we got? Ice event temporarily out of commission until they fix a few things. NPCs. Yeah, there's a long list of fixes. Okay, I'm going to have to put out another tutorial video for new players of how to get through the first tutorial at the station, the train station map, because they've reworked the tutorial again. Instead of starting off in front of the warehouse, you're going to start off at Vladimir Lynch's hut. And I'm sure there's some other things that are different along the way that we'll find out. But yeah, so I'll be working on that shortly. Mr. Big's group was dissolved. None of this isn't some major stuff rolled in. Cooldown times for daily quests were changed from 24 hours to 23. That's very handy because, you know, that was so annoying where you would do a daily quest, but then let's say you get off of work at 6 p.m. and you want to do your daily quest. Well, the next day, now you got to do it at 7, and the day after that, you got to do it at 8, and the day after that, it's 9, because it would keep, you know, like pushing it back. So making it 23 kind of helps with that. It'll keep it at the same time instead of constantly walking back an hour. Ninth season of PvP will be starting 6/24/23, which is what, tomorrow, or probably the day. What is today's date? 23rd. So yeah, that'll be coming out tomorrow, hopefully for people on the US servers. The new PvP map will be appearing on the board. Central Library is what it's called. It doesn't say what kind of game mode it's going to be in, whether it's Team Deathmatch or Capture the Flag. I imagine it'll be one of the bigger events. Okay, animals, mutants, animals, locations, Chinese localization, ability to copy and paste, restored. Search by character name, got it. Let's see what else. Commissioning. It's a long list, so I'm going to skip all the rest of these smaller details because there's just too many to list. And I want to jump into some of the bigger things and more cooler things. First, let's check out the mobs. All right, jumping into mobs, we got couple new mobs and some new graphics. So this is the yellow Verlocks. They look a little bit more evil now. And then we have baby Verlocks. And I went over to the Tesla Tower, and I got a short little video that I'm going to clip in right after this about these particular mobs here. So you got baby Verlocks will defend the clutch of Verloc eggs. So anytime you go near the Verloc eggs, you'll have to deal with these baby Verlocks will pop out and like explode and shoot stuff at you. And then the yellow Verlocks, it's just kind of like the new graphic for them. You'll also see those guys floating around. Let me cut to that. All right, so here's our exploding baby Verlocks. It's gonna be this little guy right here. Comes running up. That didn't look like much of an explosion to me. He does have those little yellow bubbles on him. And here we got our new yellow Verloc. Really scary looking. But yeah, you can see those little bubbles on his back. Let me, you love my editing? I think I still get fucked up by, yeah, they can hit me right here. If you jump up on the little ledge, they can't get you. But, so, I actually sat here on top of this clutch of eggs for a couple minutes, and I only got one baby Verloc to come out and attack. Let me actually jump. Let's see. I was here for a little bit doing research on this guy. Okay, so next up, we got ourselves a new type of jellyfish. It looks like a baby jellyfish. I didn't see any release about it. They didn't talk about it or anything, but look at this little guy. It's a tiny little baby jelly. It's just, I was in a hurry to get over here to the railing, but I think I look at him after I get to the railing. All right, let's take a look at this little baby. So there he is. You can see him right there. He's a tiny little guy. Look how cute he is. It's this little guy. All right, that's about all I got for you for mobs-wise. Let's go ahead here and take a look at the new Vesuvius map that what we got here is kind of a side-by-side of... so this is the current Vesuvius map. I just got this opened up in Photoshop so I can do a couple things and show you some stuff. So we got our classic Vesuvius map that we all know. And then we have here, it says under development. They didn't roll it out this update because there's just so much that they're working on. So it sounds like they're going to be rolling it out fairly soon. It's almost finished, but there's a couple things they got to clean up. And they've made it, I'm sorry. We can see that there's a lot of changes here, and it's bigger. How much bigger? Let's do this. So I have here, oh, shit. Let me do this. Come on, there we go. Come over here. So I took this map and I broke it into its own layer, and I got the transparency turned up. So if I drag this layer over top the volcano, we can see that the volcano is the exact same size for scale and reference here. And then if I drag the quarry up, the road to the quarry here matches up. So again, for reference and scale, the volcano size has not changed. Quarry size has not changed. And if I bring the swamp over and I line the swamp up, we can see that the size of the swamp has not changed. In the river, again, you know, you see all these different areas. The the graveyard, the rock, the little laboratory down here. Let's drag that down. You can see that even the roads line up. So we know that this particular layer here is to scale, right? So let's line up the volcano, I guess. And then look at all this extra space that's now around this layer. And if I just throw it up here into this corner, now we can see that an area the size, a little bit larger than the swamp, from the top of the map all the way down. Oh, what would you call that? Like 30% increase in size, 40% increase in map size. So it's a pretty significant increase in the scale of this map. It's definitely going to make running, if I just kind of center this right here, we can see that, you know, our trip that we take from the swamp to Radio Tower is going to be much longer. Getting down to Distillery is going to be much longer. Looks like this road is still here, but now there's a lake. I'm sure there's going to be Verlocks and all kinds of swamp monsters. You know, if we kind of zoom, where's it at? Let's zoom in. So if we zoom in, we can see, I'm guessing this is going to be, actually, what do we got going on over here? There's Distillery, I think. Does that look like it kind of looks like Distillery to me. Train station, main building, couple smaller buildings, that building in the back. Yeah, so that's got to be Distillery right there. So that's Distillery. And then where's Aegis Camp? Where did you move? That looks like Aegis Camp to me. Kind of. So maybe that's Aegis Camp. Something going on over here. Not quite sure what those group of buildings are. And then if we zoom into the swamp area, there's pathways going through the swamp, so I'm kind of curious what this is all about. There's definitely some sort of structures down here, some sort of bridge right there. So this is coming shortly. Another, again, something down here. This looks like the village with the premium bases. Let's see. So Vanya's village looks like it's the same. There's that daily base. Yeah, here's Vanya. So that's Vanya's little house is the same. It looks like there's a dam. That tunnel entrance is still kind of there. So they moved things around a little bit. And just think about that. Now when you come through this way, you got exact opposite side of the map to get to Distillery. So they made that getting to that level 4 workbench a pain in the ass. Volcano looks like the same. You know, they just copy and pasted that. You know, like the text says, under development, so a lot of this stuff could change. This looks like the power lines, and they reused that section there. Or is that? What is this? Is this firing range? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Let's take this. So what do we got? Is that firing? Yeah, that's firing range. All right, so firing range is still where you would expect it to be. They changed the position of that road. So Distillery still kind of looks like it itself, right? Or no? Wait a minute. Yeah, that is different. That's different. I still think it's Distillery, but okay, so this is Distillery, right? If I take Distillery and I try to drag it over here, so I think they redesigned Distillery. Oh god, I use Photoshop enough. You think my eyesight is terrible. Z, okay, I'm just gonna hit Z on the keyboard because I know where that is. Yeah, so if we come in, maybe they did just reskin this area because that kind of resembles me go ahead here. There's bleeding option. Bleeding. Turn. Huh. Maybe I'm just seeing shit. It looks like it'll fit right. Nah. What gives it away is these train tracks. If you look at these train tracks right here, right? And then we come over. Those train tracks are identical. I can drop this perfectly right on top of that. The train tracks right there, and the front, and this building. So I think they redesigned the distillery. So it's not the same buildings. It's definitely been redesigned and reworked, which is really cool. But that's kind of the biggest piece I have for you right here is this change. Yeah, so the summer sale came out, and a lot of things were discounted. I'm not personally a big fan of gambling. I don't like gambling with my money. I buy premium, and I support them that way. But gambling crates is just not my thing. If you guys want to buy those crates, go ahead. But it's just, Anyway, the summer sale came out, and I decided to, what the hell, I'll, pick up a couple of these crates. So I got 10 bulletproof boxes and 10 boxes with backpacks. And I'm going to cut to me opening all these, and we'll see what I get. And my luck is shit. I got terrible luck, and that's why I don't gamble. So let's see my luck though. So I spent like $50 and bought 10 boxes with bulletproof jackets, and I bought 10 boxes with backpacks, and we're going to open them together, and we're going to see what I get. So the boxes with backpacks, they're on sale right now for like $2 a piece. And if we open it up, we look at it, so we got a 1% chance of getting a BW, 3% of an Alice, and then Alice Medium, 6%. Airmark is 1.5. Mod Tickets is a 4.5% chance, and a pot, 15. And we got some food, some Soldier Flask, and a medium med kit. And let's see what we get. So, first box. I got a fucking Airmark backpack on my fur. I'm going to eat my fucking words. Holy shit. I am going to eat my words. I'm not going to get anything else. I'm going to get nothing else good. Damn, that is okay. Wow, okay. Bunch of food. Holy shit. Second backpack. What'd I get? Medium med kit. I already got an Airmark, so holy crap. Next box. What'd I get? Airborne pot. Okay, I'll take an airborne flask. That's a victory, I guess. And large field rations. Next box. Pot. All right. Now I got an Airmark backpack, so I think I'm just screwed from here on out. I'm kind of floored. What did I just get? A mod ticket. Oh, look at that. Holy crap. Okay, next box. Another medium med kit. Next box. Did I just get another pot? Another airborne pot. Yeah, airborne pot. Okay, last box with backpack. Let's see what we get. And another large field ration. I'm still kind of floored right now. I cannot believe I unboxed an Airmark backpack. That's the best item I've ever got. I never buy these crates because the luck is just so shitty on them. And it would figure when I, get them for this sale to make a video about them, I actually get something decent. Incredible. But still, that's so. What is it? I spent like $50 for 10 of each. So what is it? $25 for an Airmark backpack. I still don't consider that worth it at all. That's still like, oof, But yeah, holy crap! I'm just impressed. So let's jump onto the bulletproof jackets and let's see what we get. First one. What did I get? I got bimetal plate. I'm on whispers. Composite plate. Soft metal plate. That's kind of cool. I can fix some armors with those. Jump into our next box. What do we get? Did I get anything? It says box loss. I don't think I got jack shit off of that one. Alright. Let's go. So these boxes are, again, to something. Actually, let me show you how much they are right now. Let's go to the shop. So these boxes are on sale. Where are they at? There they are. $2.92 per box right now. They are normally $4.50. So if I unbox something, I get absolutely nothing. That's kind of a shame. And these boxes over here are $2.60. Let's get back to it. Next crate. Let's see what we get. Did I get anything? What did I get? Clothes? Cloth. Sewing kit. Okay, I got a sewing kit. Cool. There's $3 for a fucking sewing kit. Next crate. What'd I get? Soft metal plate. Next box. You got another sewing kit. Let's see. Steel plate. And 2 pieces of sewing kit. Okay. These boxes suck. See, this is what I'm expecting right here, is getting a bunch of crap and crafting components. This is about what this is my luck. Okay, got another metal plate. Composite metal plate and filthy old cloth. Next box. I get another pot or rations. Spool of thread. Yep. This is about normal. More sewing kits. Whoop-de-doo. So this is $25 in bulletproof boxes. And I've got jack shit. And I unlock a 6B5. Okay. There's a little bit of money right there. Very last box. Let's see what we get. I got a 6B5, so this is going to be nothing. And some cloth. Yep, so out of $50 and 10 apiece, I got a 6B5 and an Airmark backpack. So I lost my ass. That's I'm impressed I got a 6B5 and an Airmark. That's pretty impressive to me. But there you go. So 10 of each, and that's what I got. Give me a second, brother. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know. Let me go put all this crap away and sell this Airmark and cry in a glass. But yeah, so I mean, I've heard like great stories, but this is straight gambling. So yeah, I'm impressed of what I got here. This is impressive to me. Beware of buying boxes, man. It's like I said, it's a slot machine. It's a gamble. So I don't like gambling with my money. I don't like buying crates, and this is about a little bit. This is the best items I've ever unboxed. I mean, ever. Like I usually just get like airborne flasks, and I've never unboxed anything of value. So that's why I don't buy them. But I'm truly impressed that I got an Airmark backpack and a 6B5. But yeah, pretty much. So that's what I got for you guys. Big stuff on the way. Really excited about this new Vesuvius map. I can't wait to get out there and explore it and show you stuff. I'm gonna have to get busy on a new tutorial video here pretty quickly. SpiderCon should be coming around pretty soon. It just keeps getting pushed back because, you know, you got to get a group of people together, and it's just hard with my schedule to get enough people together to go ahead and do that. But look forward to, you know, all that stuff coming out. And one thing I do want to say is, you know, I'm not gonna, obviously if you like what you see, you'll subscribe, but one of the things that kind of bothers me is there's a lot of people out there looking for information, and there's not tons of information in the English community to go around. And one of the things I personally hate to see is when you Google and you're trying to find relevant, new, not out of date or dated information on YouTube, and you're constantly, like, the #1 videos that are popping up is stuff that is really outdated. So I'm not saying to, you know, just mine, but any new relevant data that's not 2 to 3 to 4 years old, you know, like, subscribe, share, do what you can to support recent content, because they're always adding stuff, they're always working on things, and the more interaction there is, the more hopefully the algorithm will pick it up and share this information. So if you want to help people and help the community to get more players into it, help out new players, just do what you can to support the, you know, recent information, and try to get the, you know, all this new content up on top. Because when players go on Steam and you look at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it's like, S.T.A.L.K.E.R's a shitty game. Okay, that's your opinion, but you know, you go on YouTube and the first video that pops up is S.T.A.L.K.E.R worth playing? This video is 3 years old, and it's filmed by somebody that really doesn't know the game and doesn't know or have the in-depth knowledge. So it's going to give you a bad outlook on it, and it's going to drive down people that are, you know, looking to play this game. So I'm not saying that it's the best game out there or it's anything, but if this is something that you're interested in and it's something that, you know, you want to play, you want accurate, up-to-date information. If you want to help out and spread the word and get good, accurate, up-to-date information about this game out there, there's always a lot of people that, you know, Debbie Downers and shit in the comments, but hey, you know, as old as this game is, they're still putting out updates, they're still trying, they are listening to, you know, the consumer. It's free to play, so there's a lot of people that you can download this game and get lots of entertainment completely free, and everything in this world exists, you know, it's to make money, so you just gotta remember that, you know. But I'm done, you know, I'll get up here on my soapbox and preach about everything. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.